afternoon. CoreTV News on the hour. I am Tolu Ojewumi. The All Progressives Congress held its mega campaign rally for the re-election bid of Governor Rauf Aregbesola. Former Governor of Osun State, Olagunsoye Oyinlola, decamped to the All Progressives Congress APC at the rally. Rashid was there and fired on this report.
The Osogbo City Stadium was filled to the brim with people who defied the torrential rain to attend the mega rally of the All Progressives Congress. The chairman of the All Progressives Congress, John Dige Oyegun, sounded confidence while addressing the crowd.
I came to Osun. I have seen the people of Osun, and I hereby pronounce Aregbesola has conquered all.
The expected then happened, fighting rumors of the defection of former Governor Olagunsoye Oyinlola. The former governor of Osun State and National Secretary of PDP, Olagunsoye Oyinlola, finally decamped to the All Progressives Congress. According to Oyinlola, the move is aimed at solidifying the development experienced in Osun State.
That is a combination of forces, experiences, and one has seen his life. I governed the state for 7.5 years. Akande has been governor. Isiaka Adeleke has been governor. With incumbent governor, we can always put our head together and get the best for the people of Osun State.
Party leaders say the coming of Oyinlola has further strengthened the party towards winning the Osun governorship election and the 2015 general elections.
It energizes our people in Osun to get ready for the power robbers. So we are fully ready for them. After next Saturday's election, you will see APC in action. PDP will close shop before 2015.
True change that you will see, feel, and believe in. Not the transformation that is in the reverse. The bouquet of lies and salad of corruption that is going on in this country.
Governor Abdul Fattah Ahmed of Kwara says the broom revolution has come to stay in Osun, and Aregbesola is sure to coast to victory.
You would see for yourself that what we have on ground is a demonstration that the governor is fully on ground. APC is demonstrating its stronghold here from what you can see, and we're sure this will translate into electoral votes, which will ultimately signify continuity for good governance the current governor has been carrying on in Osun State.
The crowd can best be described as unprecedented, as enigmatic. And looking at this crowd, we can as well say Aregbesola has won already. But is that the case? This crowd and every campaign activities will be put to test on August 9th, which is the day of election. The big question is, who will carry the day on the 9th of August? Only time will tell. Rashid, CoreTV News, Osogbo.
The People's Democratic Party, PDP, has described the defection of the former governor of Osun State, Olagunsoye Oyinlola, to the All Progressives Congress APC as unfortunate. The former governor, who defected at the APC's mega rally in Osogbo, has been described as a big loss to the PDP. PDP spokesman in the state, Bola Ajao, says the former governor's defection will not in any way affect the party's chances in the coming election.
Yeah, what he has done is to join the League of Former Governors. In another 5 or 6 days, 5-6 days from now, Aregbesola will join the League of Former Governors. Oyinlola, former governor, Akande, former governor, Adeleke, former governor. In about 5-6 days' time, I say it loud and clear, with all responsibility, with all sense of purpose, and with all seriousness, knowing full well what's on the ground, that Oyinlola and Aregbesola belonging to the same league of former governors come August 9 on Saturday.
Nigeria's military is to investigate new allegations of human rights abuse against troops in the northeast. Defense spokesman Major General Chris Olukolade discussed this at a press briefing in Abuja. He noted that legal and forensic experts would examine the video released by Amnesty International with a view to identifying the culprits.
Consequently, the Defense Headquarters is expanding the scope of the already existing Joint Investigation Team to include these allegations, and in this regard, a team of officers and legal as well as forensic experts have been inaugurated to study the video and the resultant allegations of infractions in order for us to ascertain the veracity of this video with a view to identifying the people behind such heinous acts. This will further determine and stimulate necessary legal actions that will be taken for us to facilitate the position of the law on such infractions.
Now, branding is fundamental to the success of any business. This principle, no doubt, propelled the management of CoreTV News to carry out a unique rebranding of its television outfit. The station, which is dedicated to news reportage, operates on Star Times Channel 329. A press conference was held at the CoreTV News headquarters in Lagos to unveil the new logo. Olajumoke Olatunji has more.
Without doubt, CoreTV News is now a household name when it comes to news reporting. Barely 6 months into the operation live, the television station beaming on Star Times Channel 329 has been able to turn impressive news reports which have elicited some encouraging comments from the viewing public. The management of the television station, in keeping abreast of developments in the media world, embarked on a unique branding process which climaxed in the unveiling of a new logo for the station. Reading out the modest achievements of the television station in the last 6 months, the managing director, Jide Adediran, says the station places high premium on professionalism, which has contributed immensely to the credibility of the station.
CoreTV News is a news-oriented TV station. Okay, when we say news-oriented TV station and so far, that is not to say that we do not have programs that we do, but we have programs that are also news-oriented programs. Okay, whatever you see on our screen is something you know that is on the news, in the name of either programming and all of that. Like what we are seeing presently is in the news, okay? And that is where we are coming from. Then if you see another program, so you can't storm on our TV station and do not have information as to what is on the news, irrespective of what you see there. We're there to inform and all of that.
The Director of News and Current Affairs, Emmanuel Malago, ordered that in less than a year, the TV station is rebranding for better improvement.
We are not doing news like any other station. We're evolving. It's a gradual step. And then what you see at the moment is even just a scratch on the surface. You know, we've not started where we, you know, it's an emerging trend for us. Meaning that, you know, from time to time, we'll review our position and see, you know, where we can improve upon, which we do from time to time. We rub minds every day to see, okay, this is how we're looking at our news. This is how we're looking at focus.
The executive director of the organization, Hakim Yusuf, speaks on the challenges confronting the industry in Nigeria and the operating business environment.
Bearing in mind that the economic situation of the country, so I will still need to pay. I haven't bought my TV, my decoder, I will still go and pay again. So when this question was thrown to NBC, they said, well, like the local station you already know, some of it will be free to air. So if you now want to view more, that is when you go and pay. So I can assure you that Nigerians will enjoy the digitalization when it is fully switched.
The public relations officer of Star Times, Aneto Ireta, says the station is full of prospects and vision. That is why Star Times has chosen to partner the brand.
We are excited that, you know, we have CoreTV on Star Times, and we believe that with what we have to offer Nigerians, migration and at the same time option of news, not just only news, but recent discussing news. You understand? Then it's something in which people can start to relate with and want to be a part of.
CoreTV News is a 24-hour news station with focus on in-depth news delivery and news-oriented programs. The station has accommodated young professionals with passion for developing a career in broadcasting. Its broadcast structure with 90% local content and 10% foreign injection. Olajumoke Olatunji, CoreTV News, Lagos.
You're watching News on the Hour, reaching you live from CoreTV News, the city of Lagos, Nigeria. We'll take a break and be back in a jiffy. Don't go away.
You can now watch CoreTV News live from anywhere in the world on our website, www.coretvnews.com. Click on Live TV on our website and watch us live.
And welcome to CoreTV Primetime Days.
To follow us on Twitter, click on Twitter icon on our website. On Facebook, click on the Facebook and YouTube to see all our previous news production. You can also watch us live on YouTube. Click CoreTV, leave a space, then News. CoreTV News, a 24-hour news station.
From time immemorial, women have birthed life, shaped character, and by extension, influenced the society. Moremi of Ife, Emoten of Benin, Queen Aminat of Zaria, all women of influence and power.
Whether it's before election, after election.
How ironical. Women being so powerful, yet have few grounds in decision making.
They see you as weak, and I see you as a wife to a man.
We are talking women in politics.
A woman will be bold enough to stand up and say, I want to become president of Nigeria.
Only on CoreTV News.
Now the rest of the news. Determined to help rate the continent of the deadly disease, world's leading Ebola specialists have called for experimental drugs and vaccines to be offered to people in West Africa, where a vast outbreak of the disease is raging. The health experts, including Peter Peart, who co-discovered Ebola in 1976, explained that American aid workers who contracted the disease in Liberia were given the newly discovered unapproved medicine before being evacuated to the U.S. Therefore, infected Africans too should get the same chance. They stressed that African governments should be allowed to make informed decisions about whether or not to use these products, for example, to protect and treat healthcare workers who run especially high risk of infection. According to the Ebola specialists, the World Health Organization, WHO, the only body with the necessary international authority to allow such experimental treatments, must take on this greater leadership role in giving equal opportunity to all infected. However, a spokesman for the Geneva-based WHO at a London retreat on Ebola insisted that the United Nations Health Agency would not recommend any drug that has not gone through the normal process of licensing and clinical trials. Treating patients with experimental drugs that have not been tested in humans to determine safety and efficacy is highly unusual to the practice of the World Health Organization. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'm Tolu Ojewumi. Good afternoon. See you again soon.